Good morning, dears. We are going with the module transient currents. In that module, we have discussed what is the transient currents and also the growth and decay in a circuit having a components, inductance and a resistance. Today, we can discuss the topic charge and discharge of a capacitor through a resistor. That is a CR circuit. First, we can discuss the growth of a charge. Consider a capacitor and a resistor is connected in series and an applied EMF is produced there which is connected through a Morse key. That is, there is an option to charge and discharge. First, we can consider the growth of charge. In such a case, the key is pressed to the position P. That is, the capacitor got charged. When the EMF is applied across this circuit, a potential difference or a current is produced across the resistance and there will be no current flow across the capacitor, but the capacitor got charged to Q. In such a way, we can represent that there will be the potential difference across capacitor will be equal to Q by C and the potential difference across the resistance will be equal to IR. So, the applied EMF should be equal to Q by C plus IR. In this, we can write it as Q by C plus R dQ by dt, where we know the current is the rate of change of charge. And when the EMF is applied to the CR circuit, the capacitor got charged and it will be continuing charging when it attains the maximum charge Q0. At that instant, when Q is equal to Q0, I is equal to dQ by dt will be equal to 0 as it attains the maximum value Q0, which is a constant. So, in such a way, from this equation, when Q is equal to Q0, dQ by dt equal to 0 implies that E is equal to Q0 by C. E is equal to Q0 by C for the maximum charge that the capacitor attained. That is, E is equal to Q by C plus R dQ by dt and also E will be equal to Q0 by C. I am going to substitute here Q0 by C is equal to Q by C plus R dQ by dt. Then we can rearrange this equation as Q0 minus Q is equal to CR dQ by dt. Again, we can rearrange this equation as dQ by Q0 minus Q is equal to C dt by CR. While integrating that equation, we get log Q0 minus Q to the base E into minus 1 is equal to T by CR plus an integration constant K. To find out the integration constant, at T is equal to 0, Q also will be equal to 0, which implies that K is equal to, from this equation, minus of log Q0. Then, substituting here, we can write it as minus log Q0 minus Q is equal to T by CR minus log Q0. Then I am going to rearrange this equation as log Q0 minus Q minus log Q0. I am taking this equation, this term into the RHS and T by CR into the LHS. That is equal to minus T by CR, which implies log to the base E Q0 minus Q by Q0 is equal to minus T by CR. That is, when I am applying the exponential, we get this equation will be Q0 minus Q by Q0 equal to e raised to minus T by CR. That is, which implies Q0 by Q0 minus Q by Q0 will be equal to 1 minus Q by Q0 which is equal to e raised to minus t by CR. That is Q by Q0 will be equal to 1 minus e raised to minus t by CR, which implies Q is equal to Q0 1 minus e raised to minus t by CR. That is the instantaneous expression to represent the growth of charge in a capacitor through a resistance R. So, I am repeating, Q is equal to Q0 into 1 minus e raised to minus t by CR is the instantaneous expression for the growth of charge in a capacitor connected through a resistor. Then in this circuit, the time constant is CR. When t is equal to CR, Q is equal to Q0 into 1 minus e raised to minus 1, which implies 0.632 Q0. That is, the time constant in a CR circuit is defined as the time taken by the circuit to attain 0.632 times the maximum charge in that circuit. The time constant represents the time taken by the capacitor to charge 0.632 times the maximum value of the charge. It is also known as the capacitive time constant. CR is known as capacitive time constant. The growth of charge can be represented graphically like this. When the t is plotted across the x-axis and charge along the y-axis, the growth will be like this. And when t is equal to CR, it will be at the point here where the Q0 will be here 0.632 Q0. And the rate of growth of charge can be found out from this equation by finding dq by dt, which will be equal to Q0 into e raised to minus t by CR, minus of e raised to minus t by CR divided by minus CR. So that is equal to Q0 e raised to minus t by CR divided by CR, which implies the smaller the value of CR, the more rapidly the charge grows in this capacitor. And the rate of growth is rapid in the beginning and it becomes slower as the charge approaches a steady value. That's the importance of the rate of growth equation dq by dt. We can find out this theory. This is all about the growth of charge in a capacitor when it is connected through a resistor. We can discuss the decay of charge or discharging of a capacitor through a resistor. We know after the charging of a capacitor, the capacitance C is having a charge Q0 initially, and when the Morse key is released from P, it will be connected to M. Then there will be no applied EMF. It starts to discharge from Q0 to a minimum value of 0. In such a case, we can write the potential difference across the capacitor Q by C plus the potential difference across the resistance IR will be equal to 0, as when it is connected to M, there will be no applied EMF. That is, Q by C plus R dq by dt will be equal to 0. We can rearrange as in the previous case. That implies Q by C is equal to minus R dq by dt, and that is dq by Q is equal to minus of dt by CR. Well, after integrating, we can write log to the base EQ is equal to minus T by CR plus an integration constant K. That is, when T is equal to 0, Q will be having the maximum charge Q0, that is, it is going to discharge from the maximum value, which implies K will be having log to the base EQ0. That is, we can write log Q minus log Q0 will be having minus T by CR. From that, log Q by Q0 is equal to minus T by CR. by applying the exponential to cancel the logarithm, that is q by q0 is equal to e raised to minus t by cr, which implies q is equal to q0 e raised to minus t by cr, which is the expression to find out the decay of charge or discharging of a capacitor through a resistor. That is the instantaneous expression. That is, the capacitor decays or discharges exponentially, and it reaches the minimum value 0 after an infinite time interval. As we discussed before, here the time constant will be CR. Then when t is equal to CR, q is equal to q0 e raised to minus 1, which will be equal to 0.368 q0. That is, the time taken can also be defined as the time taken by the time constant can also be defined as the time taken by the charge to decay from its maximum value to the 0.368 times q0. So, the rate of decay of charge can be represented like this figure. That is, it is initially at the maximum charge. When the time goes on, it will be decayed to like this. When the time constant t is equal to 0, it will be having this 0.368 into q0 charge. And the rate of charge, as we know, q is equal to q0 e raised to minus t by cr. Rate of decay, dq by dt will be equal to q0 e raised to minus t by cr into minus of 1 by cr. That is, the smaller the time constants here, the quicker will be the discharge through the capacitor.